Hello and welcome back. I'm Dr. Lori Williams. Today I want to talk to you about a revelation that myself and a friend and colleague came to on a conversation this morning. It's pretty profound, and I hope I had to share it with you guys. So essentially, what we were talking about, we got talking about self doubt and how self doubt is essentially it is the trigger that causes us as human beings to spiral. And what I mean by spiraling is like getting into those loops of overthinking, overanalyzing, basically thinking that we need to have all of the answers right now, that we need to, make lifelong decisions and lifelong plans today rather than truly living in the moment. And essentially, when we are spiraling, we're not allowing ourselves to be present in the moment. And the spiral is the thief of your current moment, and this moment is all we actually truly have. So essentially, when we start this spiral, we can get stuck in the loop of like staying stuck in this spiral for days, weeks, months even. And the realization that we came to in our conversation today was about how what causes the spiral, what triggers the spiral, is this self doubt. Because when we actually truly trust ourselves, when we trust the decisions that we're making in this moment for ourselves and for our future, we don't have to have it all planned out. We don't have to have, all the decisions don't have to be there. And there's a saying that I heard this quite a while ago, but it was talking about. I'm just trying to remember it word for word, but it was something along the lines of when you are trying to plan for your future, and even planning for tomorrow, you are missing out on living in the here and now. Like you're literally losing the part of your life, of this part of your life, and this is the part of your life that you're never going to get back. But at the same time, this is like this moment is the only time that you're guaranteed. So to be fully present in it, and self doubt, when you can't trust yourself because you doubt yourself so much, or so often, um, we tend to start listening to other people's voices, to what other people's opinions are, what society thinks we should do, what we feel obligated to do, rather than what's actually our own truth, like in the depth of our own soul. The spiraling, this lack of self trust, the self doubt takes over, and it allows us not to stay in this realm of self trust. I heard something a few days ago where essentially they said this person had said that when you have self trust, you're trusting in the natural path of God or the universe, call it whatever you want. But so when you're not trusting in yourself, you're not trusting in your path and in your plan and in God's plan for you. And if you're not trusting, and like there's no separation between the self trust and the trusting in God or the universe, like I said, call it whatever you want. Um, and that was really profound for me too, because it was that recognition that, you know, the connection that I personally look for and strive for is having that connection with my creator, and trying to figure out exactly what that means to me, and to recognize that if I can't trust myself, I'm not trusting my path, I'm not trusting my creator. That became very, very profound for me as well. All of this lacking of self trust, obviously self doubt is the opposite of trust. And the moments you can recognize when you're in that self doubt, when you're starting to spiral and starting to be able to shift it into trusting yourself, even if it's just right now, what decision can I make right now that I can fully get behind, that I can fully trust, rather than thinking the worst of yourself and the worst of the situation. Like I'm in this current situation, I'm never going to get out of it, it's never going to get better. Rather than having that doom and gloom, it's like, what decision can I make right here, right now? And even if it's the worst decision, tomorrow I wake up and I realize it's the worst decision for myself. What decision can I make right now that is 100% my decision, that I can stand behind it and that I can trust it, regardless of the consequences? And start there. Start making those decisions. Start trusting yourself that whatever decision you make for yourself right now is the best for you right now. And if it ends up not being the best for you down the road, that's fine. We have the capacity to make different decisions. Another thing that I heard a long time ago that I absolutely love is that you can't make decisions today for your life, for the rest of your life, because you don't have that experience yet. You have to live your life in order to have that life experience to make your decisions, because eventually, your future will be your current reality, good Lord willing. So the future eventually will be your current reality. And if you can't make decisions for your future until you can't make all of the decisions for your future until you have the learned experience. Well, the only way you can have that learned experience is to live it. Your life has to naturally unfold to give you all of the information in order for you to make those decisions. So take the decisions, or take the information that you have now, take the life experience that you have now, make the decisions that you need to make for today, and trust yourself. Don't doubt your decisions. Don't allow yourself to spiral. Stand behind the decisions that you make and move forward. This is going to give you an inner peace like you've never experienced before. Self-trust is something that every single human being that is struggling is lacking. Think we have to trust our government. We have to trust our parents. We have to trust our friends. We have to trust our workplace. We don't have to trust any of those people. We need to trust ourselves. I'm not saying that it's not good to have trust in all those things, but when you have trust in yourself, when you have that strong connection and that strong relationship with yourself, the other relationships will come too. It's a natural byproduct of having that healthy relationship with yourself. And any healthy relationship starts with trust. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll see you back here next time.